Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.
Meeting some slut online is the same as having another wife. I was young too in the past. I remember being super young thinking, well, sure, I'm married to Cookie over here. This is Cookie. I married her. And this is how you know when you're doing it. This is how brothers do it. They go beat the hoe and have sex with her, right? And then as soon as the sex is over, they go, yeah, you're my wife now. Yeah. Yeah, we married. Oh, yeah, I see I'm Israelite. He's right here on my shoulder. And the hoe go, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, my name is actually Bakar Rakab. And we married now because sex is marriage in the Bible. And the hoe goes, I don't know what the hell you talking about, Timothy. And you go, you don't want to be married to me? All right, then. All right. I tried to tell you. Who are you fooling, man? Who you think you fooling? God? The Lord sees what you did. The Lord sees that you knew this woman would not stay with you. And so you just tell her you're an Israelite after you have sex, knowing that she is not a woman that will ever be an Israelite and will respect it. And so you know she's going to leave you. And let me tell you what some of you dummies don't know. Some of those hoes, you're going to say, yeah, I'm an Israelite. She's going to go, really? What is that about? Tell me all about it, because I'm staying with you and I'm keying your car and I'm cutting all your clothes up and you're my husband. And you're going to be like, what? You staying? That's going to shock you. Because that whole Cookie going to be like, you an Israelite? What is that? You know what? I'm staying with you. Tell your other wife about me. Matter of fact, I'll call her. I'm gonna tell your other wife about me because you married Cookie today. When am I getting my Hebrew name? When am I getting this? And the Cookie is going to stay with you. And call your other wife on the phone and tell her that now you married to Cookie, you're waiting on your Hebrew name, and you're gonna go, damn, this ain't what I thought I was getting myself in.
I'll let you about the transfer, sir.
Damn.
Transfer? Everything all right? Oh, okay. Where you want to transfer to?
Well, I've been thinking about trying new places, and I think I would fit in, probably with them brothers on the East Coast.
Oh, transfer, huh?
Man, this nigga got me fucked up. Everything I done did for this nigga. You gonna do that shit to me?
You think you fit in with the East Coast? You want to transfer? Disgust me.
What's going on, What's going on? What?
What you doing, man?
What's going on, Christ? Okay, so, it's like it, sir. I was gonna say, I think it's time. I think it's time for rank raise.
Damn.
Yeah, what's your rank?
I'm 500. I think that 1,000 gonna sit good with me right now, though.
You think so?
That 1,000 gonna sit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Damn.
Yo, man.
What's happening? What you want?
I'm
I'm
you
sweating
know my hands
motherfucker.
always sweat.
I
I've been
mean.
like that. Yours do too.
Yeah. What's up, though?
Alright, so look. I've been having a lot on my mind lately.
Okay.
Alright, so I was thinking about like You know how y'all do like the trooper little stage?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like
You want to become a trooper?
No.
Damn.
I'm trying to skip the whole process. Treat me like Bronny.
Feel me? Treat you like bro. You trying to skip the trooper process? That's you
Yeah,
saying?
I figured I've been around long enough.
Why you making me do this?
That's how you feel for real?
Absolutely.
Damn! You mean to tell me your brother can't skip the process? That's your own flesh and blood.
Hell nah. No one's bigger than the program, man.
God damn.
Hey, Salakia, Cap, sir.
You good?
Yeah, I'm Tawab, sir.
So what's going on?
I've been meaning to get at you.
Yeah.
I met this bad sister. I mean, she ain't really a sister. She African. I met this beautiful African girl the
Fuck
other
you
day.
on?
So I've been wanting to know, like, what's the protocol on that? Like, can I reel her?
Protocol?
Can I make her my reel?
Brother, hold on. Hold this one.
Oh.
Hell nah, man. Hey, she definitely not qualified. You understand? That's crazy. You said the African? Man, give me another balloon.
Damn.
We really doing this? Give it to her. Come on, brother. Come on, I'll show you just some bad sisters, man. Hey, Shalom, sir. This nigga laughing. Nothing much, sir.
Look, man, me and I here, man, we at the school and shit, right? We better go to this little day party. You coming, right?
I mean, I really was trying to kick it, sir, if I could.
Kick it where?
At home? My wife? No.
You know what that means, right?
Concert, I'll be getting ready.
Little crush.
All right, Aki. I'm out of here, man. I'll see y'all over there.
Slacky.
What's up?
Uncle G.
What's
You mind if I catch you okay for the night?
Jaden, go get me one of them red balloons, man.
Well, let me, man, on behalf of Commanding General Yohana, he's very proud of you, brothers, and what you're doing with this podcast. Commanding General Yohana watches everything that the officers in the UPK put on the internet, brother. He watches this show. He watches every last one of them, man. And he's told me personally about how impressed he is with this show, brother. So keep up the good work, warrior. Good job.
You know, yeah, and it's like you got to take happy to work. You're not going to get happy from work.
Mm-hmm. Salaki. Hey, man, look, the Fresh Prince, he finally found happiness, and I just want to give him a round of applause. Give the Fresh Prince a round of applause, because Jada been terrorizing this man for the last 2-3 years. It's been August every month in his house. Salaki. That's crazy. That's crazy for real.
That's crazy for real.
Where you looking for the glory? Where you looking for the honor? You feel me? Where you looking for it at? Your mama. And your mama is emotional. She gonna have your ass doing 50 years to life. She gonna have you selling crack cocaine. You feel me? To pay her damn water bill. You know, that's one thing that always killed me. Niggas, some of they selling crack because of they mama. They selling weed because they mama. You telling me your mama is approving of you risking your life so she could get her water bill paid instead of her dumb ass going to get a job? Who really love who?
That's right. ISUPK Kentucky presents Cry Out Spare Not, the only podcast that brings the truth to these viral videos, the smut that the internet has to offer. Join two priests and prophets from the ISUPK to break down the way these so-called viral videos should be seen. ISUPK Kentucky, Cry Out, Spare Not. That's right.
To the enemy. feel me? They turned us into the bad guy. Feel me? They said the Native Indians were savages. The Taino Indians were savages. The South Americans were savages. The Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico were savages when they was a peaceful, loving people.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we've been given. We try to emulate the oppressors. We don't even know that name Israel.
Cry out, spare not. We on top. We them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop. War scarf, black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch a body, bury him, fuck with the ock. It's UPK forever, know I'm talking about. I done fell in love with the Dower Dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. Take ground, wall ready, capped in the car. I keep 144 every time I slide. I'll stomp a heathen like a Tucky Yate. Jungle motherfucker hang with the mate. I'm not a Christian, homie. See, I keep the Drake. Brick after brick, and I ain't talking weight. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. It's the home of the motherfucking truth. Undefeated, who is you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the woo. War like a peril, I'ma die like a truth. 10 toes down when I'm mobbing in my boots. No cowards, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. In love with the world, got you niggas living stupid. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or a LGBTQ. Y'all some motherfucking faggots. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. Bitch. Cry out, spare not. We on top. We them niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatham, Yahweh Shema Tham, Bashem Yahweh Shah. Preaching off on Mwanga Bar, preaching off of ICIAPIum. You know, this is our podcast, Crowd Spend Night. What we do, we take viral videos going around on the internet, break it down to the people, give them a biblical solution, biblical narrative, what's going on out there.
Yeah, that's right. You know, some of the videos we do, we know are scripted, but other videos we do are actually real life. And the reason why we even entertain any scripted videos is because it does have something to do with Black and Hispanic everyday life. So like the brother said, you know, we like to give our people that solution so we can get out this hell that we living in called America. You understand? If I could, you know, real quick, shameless plug, we got the Crowd Spare Not t-shirts. We got 2 different brand designs. You know what I'm saying? You can hit myself or I'm a Wonka Bar up and we can get them shirts to you any size, any color. We do shipping and all. You understand? Also, we got the UPK Wear Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel. You can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram at UPK Wear Kentucky. You understand? Like I said, any size, any color. Got hoodies, sweatshirts, suits, jogging pants, everything. We also got the sister out here, Yakata's Creations. That sister got a lot of nice stuff for the sisters. You know what I'm saying? All UPK approved apparel. You understand? Hit that sister up at Yakata's Creations on Facebook.
Damn right. Let me go ahead and jump into the first video.
Okay.
She it, so I can't sleep in it. I don't know what's wrong with people. And I guess she think this funny. My MacBook! She broke your MacBook, baby? She done broke my child MacBook. Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, Kima. Kima, don't cry. I wasn't even gonna get on here and acknowledge what Danielle posted about us breaking up because yes, we did. Things happen, people break up, we grow apart. The problem is, I've been telling Danielle to get out this whole year. I've been telling Danielle to get a job this whole year and help pay bills. I'm over here in survival mode to keep a roof over all four of our heads when she's an adult like me. She getting on the internet painting out this picture that she want to paint that I cheated, when in reality, when you're single, you can't cheat. I broke up with her recently, April the 16th, which was the day before our 4-year anniversary. I broke up with her again on May 1st. When we went to California to her cousin's wedding, she asked me to put on because she didn't want them to know what was going on. And then I broke up with her yesterday, which caused this. And the crazy part is, I said I broke up with her 3 times. Y'all, I kept breaking up with her because she kept putting herself back in a relationship with me. Never did I ever say, we good, we back in a relationship. I had to keep telling her, we're not good, we're not in a relationship. Out the room, I guess the TV broke or something. Oh, it is. She done broke the TV. Move. Y'all, look at my kitchen. She done broke my plates. I have a whole cookie business that's launching this month. She done opened up all my cookies. My chocolate chips. And she done opened up all my stuff and threw it on the floor. She done cooked food and left it there. And y'all know the couch that Belfin gifted me? She stabbed it. So basically, we need a whole new apartment. She broke the bed, so I can't sleep in it. I don't know what's wrong with people. And I guess she think this funny.
You mean you don't know what's wrong with people? Nigga, what's wrong with you? You done married a whole woman.
Right.
You a woman, you done married a stud. You got a step stud for your kids. You hear me? Them kids need a father. They need some masculinity so they can get some discipline. You brought their ass a step stud. You hear me? What's wrong with you? When has that ever worked? When has a woman marrying a woman ever produced some children that turned out to be something? Just show me. I mean, acquiring minds would like to know. I'm just keeping it real with you.
And Salaki, if I could, sir, you know what I'm saying? The highest rate of domestic violence is in LGBTQ house.
Man, let's go with
statistics. Especially 2 women. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. You could just stick with the statistics. The statistics say that the highest rate of divorce is a lesbian relationship. 2 women, 82% in a divorce. So you telling me you're gonna be the lucky 16%? You're gonna be the lucky 18%. My math off a little bit. You're gonna be the lucky 18% of the women that actually have a successful relationship. You mean that's a mental disorder. I'm just keeping it real with you. And that's the reason why it ends 82% in divorce, because it's a mental disorder. And the most of y'all dumbass, after you've been in a relationship, you're having sex with all these toys, you realize this is kind of stupid.
Right.
You realize like this is kind of stupid. So the 18% of the women that do actually have successful lesbian relationships, them is the ones that got real deal mental disorder. The 82% is the ones that woke the hell up from a dream and realized, look, this shit's stupid. I'm tripping.
Right.
I'm tripping. And that's why she say now she going back to men. She going back to men because she realized this was probably stupid. It probably was emotional, and you just hate black men that bad that you just thought getting a step stud was going to, fix everything. But you should have got a step stool because you're going to need one to clean up that mess. I'm just giving it real. It's a lot of stepping. It's a lot of stepping you're gonna need, and a lot of stepping you're gonna be doing. Right. But a step stud ain't it. I'm just keeping it real.
So this woman right here is one of the ones that thought the grass was gonna be greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? She's so tired of men cheating on her or whatever, and she thinks she gonna get a stud, and now everything's gonna just magically just be better. Where, you know what I'm saying, like, you was a monster to a man, you was probably a monster to that woman, and she was a monster. She equally a monster with you.
To you.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why you thought that was gonna work out well, and the confusion that you are putting on your children from them seeing that. Oh, I had a daddy, now I have a stepson. What? Like, just the confusion you putting on your children is just as bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest loser right now in this is
right.
the children.
It's
because
the baby.
this is all type of trauma you putting on. You put more trauma on them. You thought leaving their father or not getting with a good man, you feel me, would have been the issue. That's selfish. You feel me? If you leave a kid's father, you selfish. But if you leave a kid's father to get a woman, you don't even deserve to be a parent. I'm just keeping it real with you. This woman, she went live on this video showing all this stuff that happened, but I'm telling you, this woman does not deserve to be a parent. You feel me? She needs to give them kids up to their father. She needs to give full custody to the dad or the mother or some relative that's real good with kids, because she not. I don't give a fuck if you held them for 12 months. I don't care how long they was in your stomach. I don't care about no contractions. I don't care about no postpartum depression. You do not deserve to be a mother. You hear me? You don't deserve to be a mother. But them kids deserve to live. So you should just pass them on to somebody that's better than you. Because you've proven to not be better. You feel me? You've proven to not be qualified to raise these kids. You're going to destroy these kids even more.
Right.
These kids going to be destroyed even goddamn more. Come on, man. Stop it.
Cause they you know, if we going off statistics, single woman household or hell, even a 2-woman household was nowhere even on the list of children growing up in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? It was a man and female household or just a man's household. A woman's household or a woman and a woman household wasn't even on the list.
Yeah, wasn't even on the list. You didn't even pass the entrance exam. You didn't even pass the entrance exam to even get in the door. You feel me? You failed. When they asked you your relationship status, you failed right there. You know, when you take a some type of when you get a job or whatever, you gotta put your relationship, you feel me, your ethnicity, all that goofy stuff down. You didn't even qualify then.
Right.
You feel me? You a goddamn idiot. Like, real talk.
Yeah.
Y'all, look at my kitchen. She done broke my plates. I have a whole cookie business that's launching this month. She done opened up all my cookies.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Whoa. Let's just pause that for a second. You feel me? That's why I said she don't have it all. Obviously, she don't have it all upstairs. It's nobody home. Nobody's home. Because she said she about to start a cookie business. You feel me? And I see nothing but Oreos and Chips Ahoy on the floor. Last time I checked, when you start a cookie business, you got to make them cookies from scratch. Otherwise, that's called copyright infringement.
Right?
You feel me? That is illegal. You feel me? It is illegal to use their product to say this is yours. Like, real talk. Like, I don't understand that at all. I'm just keeping it real.
And that's crazy because you never. Why do people even go to the internet with this shit? Like, is you looking for sympathy from who? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that? You made your bed, lay in it. That's the bed you made.
Man, but she's a selfish bitch.
That's a fact.
So why not go to the internet? Why not? Why not go to the internet and complain and show everybody your house is towed up? Why not? Why not complain? You feel me? You want attention anyway. That's why you went and got a step stud. You feel me? You went and got a step stud. You feel me? You ain't gonna get a stepfather for them kids. Them kids need a stepfather. They need a father. They need some type of masculine role. Because you obviously is gonna destroy these kids with all this toxic femininity.
That's facts.
All this toxic femininity, them kids gonna grow up and be pieces of shit. You feel me? You already lying to me. You starting a cookie business. The nigga, that shit came from Kroger's.
Right.
You feel me? Ain't none of that stuff come out the oven. Like, real talk. If you can't do it from scratch, you might well try to find another hobby.
Hey, Step Stud is diabolical.
My chocolate chips. And she done opened up all my stuff and threw it on the floor.
Hell no.
She done cooked food and left it there. And y'all know the couch that Belfin gifted me? She stabbed it.
Of course she stabbed it. And she was stabbing you with that damn toy too. You hear me? That's what the fuck y'all get. You hear me? You play stupid game, you win stupid prizes. Idiot. The hell you thought was gonna happen? You thought she was gonna leave in peace? Nigga, she was using you. That's why the fuck she is a stud. You hear me? Because she don't want to do shit. She don't want to work. She thinking that that's black man. She just turned into a black man. She feel like, you hear me? She just turned into the stereotype of a black man. Like, I'm gonna turn into a man and I'm just not gonna work. I'm gonna just live off the bitch I'm fucking with. Man, that shit's not real. That shit's not real at all. Like, first of all, don't let that stereotype fool you. We out here getting to this shit, but that's another topic. You feel me? I had to just stand up for the black men that they keep talking about deadbeats. Man, we out here getting to this shit. Don't let the damn internet and the white man's say, you feel me? His damn social media, all that shit. Don't let that shit fool you. Like, real talk. Don't let the so-called white man fool you with all his propaganda. Black men out here getting to this shit too. You feel me? Motherfuckers ain't sitting up under no woman, letting her just pay all the bills while we sitting around playing a fucking video game. Don't fucking let that shit fool you. That shit is a goddamn lie. And that step stud, she found out the hard way.
Right.
She thought she was gonna lay around this bitch house. This bitch say, "Nah, you gotta get out." She said, "Your ass gotta get out and get a job." Hell no. That shit is stupid as hell, man. Hey, but if you can quote Ecclesiastes 7:26 in the Old Testament. This step stud shit is real. And then she's so damn goofy. She told me we got to get a new home. Bitch, you ain't got to get a new shit. All you got to do is file a fucking insurance claim because you got to have rentals insurance to even get an apartment or a house or whatever. And then they're going to cut you a check for all the shit that she destroyed. Now, what you got to do now is get cameras in that motherfucker. You feel me? You got to take some security precautions so she don't come and try to fuck the shit up again. Maybe you want to get a restraining order out on a bitch so she can't come within 500 feet of you. You feel me? But she don't have a nigga or no fucking father figure or nothing that could tell her this dumb ass shit. Her dumb ass thinks she just got to move. Your dumb ass gonna move and run into the same fucking problem, you fucking idiot. Real tough.
And I like it's really, to be honest with you, outside the bed and the couch and the little tablets and stuff, hey, I usually need to clean that motherfucker
up.
Just
clean the motherfucker up, but she ain't got the step stud to do it. That was the step stud job. The step stud just laid around the house and cleaning up and cooking. See, she left the food on the stove. The step stud said she left the food on the stove and they ain't even eat it.
That's crazy. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more better than death, the woman.
Right. Ain't nothing better than death but the woman. You feel me? I find more bitter than death than the woman. You know why? Because when you dead, all your problems is over. But the woman gonna put you through hell while you alive.
Right.
You feel me? The woman, she's so damn emotional. She gonna have you going through all kind of shit. You feel me? Because a woman is supposed to be a man's helpmate. But if you got your evil woman, she gonna be a curse. You feel me? You gonna have problems after problems after problems. Look what the step studs did. You feel me? The step stud is a woman at the end of the day. That's why she wasn't ready for this to happen. She wasn't ready for this to happen because she thinking the step stud is actually a man and got morals and masculinity and all type of mental capacity. No, that damn step stud is a woman. And the Bible say, I find more bitter than death than the woman.
Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands.
Right, it's a trap. A evil woman is a trap. You feel me? She gonna have you jammed up. You feel me? It say her heart is like snares and nets. She gonna catch you, and when she catch you, she got you. You feel me? She got you, and she gonna do whatever the hell she want, and you gonna let her because you love her. You feel me? You want to be with her. She's pretty or whatever.
Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Right. It's the Bible say whoever pleases God will escape from her. That's talking about an evil woman. And the sinner shall be taken by her. You know how evil a woman gotta be to end up a lesbian? The Lord is preserving an evil woman for an evil man. You telling me these two bitches in this scenario is so evil, the Lord put them together. These women is so evil, he put both of them in a relationship. He didn't send them to destroy a man's life that's wicked. These women is so wicked. Both of them is so evil. You feel me? These women is so evil. He say, man, forget sending you on a man. I'm putting y'all two together. And y'all just cause misery and destruction in each other's life. You feel me? Because y'all that evil of women. Both of y'all is so evil. I'm not sending y'all on no man. I'm sending y'all to each other. And y'all destroy each other's life. Because an evil woman is supposed to be preserved for an evil man. That just lets you know how wicked both of these bitches is. Real talk. That's all I had on that.
Come.
Yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next video.
When my had an issue, my last one, and he just sitting on the couch with ESPN and them top 10 plays, you know, he's
over and over.
I sat on the couch right here, literally, and he said, I sat here and I just put my hand on him. I said, and he ain't looking at me. I said, baby, I don't know what it is, but I want you to know, whatever it is, even if it's financial, I'm not leaving you. And I love you, and we'll get through it. And he was looking how you looking, and I'm sitting here, he did this. And tears just rolled by. In that moment, I was a product of my father. A product of my father teaching me what a man needs. When women don't get that, we don't know how to navigate that. And a woman who doesn't get that can easily take that as that man is disconnected from her. And she could start to ask him egocentric questions like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
What did I do? Why are you not telling me? Why aren't you talking to me? I knew in that moment there was nothing that man wanted to say to me or anybody.
Right.
He was having a moment. And all I needed to do was reassure him that I'm not going nowhere. You're not going to lose your woman and whatever else you just lost. And whatever I have to do
To hold it together.
I am going to rise to that occasion to make sure that we are good. This is why men are so important, man, just in women's life and in their boys' life, because he taught me how to navigate through a man's emotions. He taught me how to identify when those emotions are off kilter. And he also taught me what he needed to be said as a daughter.
That's Code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
When my fiance had an issue, my last one, and he just sitting on the couch with ESPN and them top 10 plays, you know, he's
over and over.
Man, look, I'm gonna just tell you this. They was in the comments of this clip crying and cheering her on, and yes, you go, girl. Finally, a woman understands us. Nigga, I'm a priest and prophet of the Lord, and I call bullshit.
Right, I don't even think she married.
Dr. Cheyenne, bullshit. This is bullshit. And you know how this is bullshit? Because the bitch said this was her last fiance, not the other one. She said this was my fiance, but the last one. So she's been engaged multiple times. And this nigga that she telling this sad ass story about probably embarrassed the hell out of him. His family and them probably blowing his phone up. And the whole time she left the nigga. She said all that damn sad shit about I know, I understand the man, I get it. My father helped me know emotions, and you still got engaged 3-4 times.
Right.
And you still left the nigga.
Right.
You feel me? All that damn good ass shit she said that she learned and to build a man up, and she still chose her own self. At the end of the day, the nigga on the couch crying because he lost his job, lost his money. And you said you was gonna never leave a nigga, and you left the nigga. You feel me? You know why? Because she was waiting on the BBD. You know what that is? The bigger, better deal. The bigger, better deal is what she was waiting on. And once she found it, nigga, she was gone. You feel me? You feel me? She said she wasn't gonna never leave that man.
She said she was gonna stay with him through thick and thin. And soon she saw a bigger, better deal. She was gone.
Right.
You hear me? Like Uncle Elroy. She was up out of there. Like real
So,
talk.
So one thing I would add to that, like what the sister was saying was actually on point, was good. If she would have just followed her own goddamn statement,
Advice.
you know what I'm saying? Like if she would have followed,
if she would have followed her own advice, it would have been excellent.
Well, what they used to say back in the day, practice what you preach.
Come on, stop.
Barry White ass, you know.
And women like this is the reason why it's so many sisters that's single, because they got friends like this bitch. You hear me? They got friends like this bitch that's good at telling you what the hell you should do. You hear me? They good at telling you what you need to do with your man and your relationship, but ain't doing the shit they self. Because she knew what was right. She knew it. She knew that this nigga needed her and that she was supposed to stay with this nigga through thick and thin, and she left that nigga, man. And got engaged 2 more times after that. Which let you know women know what the fuck they be doing. All this crying and all this sad shit and I can't get a man, can't keep a man. Bitch, you know what the fuck you doing. Shut the fuck up. Shut your dumb ass up, man. And that's why I say in ISBK and the Commander Johanna, they say we so hard on women, and that's why. Because you're not a fucking kid. Dr. Cheyenne Bryan, you ain't no fucking kid. You a grown-ass person. Ain't that what they like to say when they getting talked too crazy? I'm a grown woman. Why you talking to me? You a grown-ass woman. You goddamn right. And you know what the hell you supposed to be doing, and you still make the same decisions that all the bitches make that ain't got a father, that ain't got no money. So if you got a father, you got money, what's the excuse? What's the excuse?
Is this the same woman that was on the podcast with Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she okay. Now it makes sense now.
Come on, man, stop.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit she was saying, all that, you know, it all kind of makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like you said, a lot of these bitches know what they doing, and a lot of these bitches are unstable creatures that you know what I'm saying, just always think that grass is greener on the other side. But then when you end up with a woman and you had your house all fucked up, couches stabbed up, babies, iPads all busted up because you are a selfish, retarded bitch.
Selfish.
Now you want to be mad at us because we correct our women.
Right.
We're here to correct you.
That's why
we're not here to listen to that bullshit. We're here to correct you.
Yeah,
now,
that's
what
why
you're saying is
I always
good.
like to say
you actually did it.
we the podcast that break down the podcast. This is what we do. This is our bread and butter. Our bread and butter is to show you the truth about behind the stuff you seeing on the internet. Because the average person seen this clip and thought, oh my God, finally a woman that understands us. Bitch, this bitch don't even understand herself.
Right, facts.
This bitch don't even understand herself. Because otherwise, why the hell she give all this good advice that made this video go viral and then ain't even keep none of the shit she said?
Right.
Decided to do none of the above. She laid down all these different things that she's supposed to do to build this man up when this nigga was broken. And she decided to do none of the above. Because that let you know bitches know what the fuck they doing. Don't be sad at no bitch. She out here got 3 baby daddies. She got 4 kids. She got this and that. Man, don't be sad about that bitch. That bitch knew what the fuck she was doing. You feel me? That's our problem. We look at women and like little kids. When they not little kids, they is grown motherfucking people, man. And they know what the hell they doing.
Well, what you say a while ago? What you say a while ago? The bigger, better deal.
Come on, man, stop it.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they want is just they think they're gonna get a better deal here, or get their way here, or
and end up with
this
nothing.
nigga here. You know what I'm saying? That's
end up with nothing, man. And end up with nothing. There's bitches out here 50 years old still talking about they waiting on a nigga that's gonna basically bow down to them.
Yeah, same them.
This bitch is out here 50 years old, out here thinking they finna meet a nigga that's gonna bow down to them, and they motherfucking grown ass kids. Get your dumb ass out of here, man.
That's funny. That's funny. I see what you did there.
I'm just keeping it real with you. Hey, but look, if I could, let's go to Genesis 3 and 4. Because what you gotta understand, women, they can have everything that they prayed for and fucking throw it away.
I sat on the couch right here, literally, and he said, I sat here and I just put my hand on him. I said, and he ain't look at me. I said, baby, I don't know what it is, but I want you to know, whatever it is, even if it's financial, I'm not leaving you. And I
Thou sayest. Thou sayest you ain't leaving him, but whole time you done had 3 fiancés after him.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, and you said verse 7?
Verse 4.
Verse 4. It's Genesis chapter 3 and verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall surely die.
Right. Ye shall not surely die. That's what the serpent said unto the woman. Because that's what happened. The woman, you would think you got it all figured out. You didn't have your father in your life, your mother. You wasn't born in poverty. And you think you had it all figured out. But one thing you forget. One thing women forget, you was a fucking woman. That's one thing women forget. With all the damn skills you was given, you didn't use none of them. Because it's one thing that you don't understand, and that's that a man is slicker than you. You feel me? Men is every day scheming and plotting on women every day. Scheming and plotting, trying to find a way to get inside this bitch head every day. And if you're not careful, you're going to slip up. And that's what happened with all these damn tools she claims she has. She went to college. She's educated. I don't know if she's really a doctor or if she just claiming to be like Martin Luther King. But I'm just saying.
Like Umar Johnson.
Right, like Umar Johnson. She claimed to be a doctor. You feel me? But you know, they said that Michael Jackson walked on the moon. But really, he just turned around backwards and just, you know. So, I'm just keeping it real.
Hey, what you say? What you just say? What that what Luda said? Scheme, plot. Coming for the #1 spot.
Come on, stop it, man.
Or whatever Luda said in that song.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. At the end of the day, like no matter all the wisdom that you think you got, you still a woman. You feel me? And you still susceptible to get got.
Right.
Go ahead.
And that's where that man's wisdom, or even your father's wisdom, is coming into play.
Hell yeah.
Salakia, verse 5. For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as gods.
Right, and that's all a woman wants. A woman, that's what she wants. She wants to be a god.
Right.
You hear me? She wants to be a god. She wants to be told all the lies that make her feel good. That's what she wants. You hear me? A woman want to be lied to. And if you lie good enough to a woman, man, she'll forget all that shit she learned. You feel me? If you can lie good enough to a woman, she'll forget everything her daddy taught her, everything her grandfather, her mother, the college she went to, her professors. If you know how to lie good enough, you will get a woman to forget everything she thought she knew.
Right.
You hear me? And then she gonna end up with a step stud, breaking up all her furniture.
So what you saying? So the black woman isn't God?
Come on, stop it. Never has been, never will be. There's only one God. There's only one.
Keep going.
Come on. Knowing good and evil.
Knowing good and evil.
Right, and that's the point. You feel me? You don't want to know good and evil. You think you want to know. You think you want to know the outcome. You feel me? You think you want to know what happens on the other side. A lot of you think you want to know, you don't want to know. You hear me? You don't want to know. You want to know the good stuff. That's what you want to know. You want to know what it's like to be a good woman. You don't want to know what it's like to be an evil woman. You don't know. You know what it is? 3 fiancés sitting on a podcast crying about how you had a nigga. You said you're going to stay down with him and you left him. You leaving your man. You end up with a step stud. And now your step stud is breaking all the kids' fucking MacBooks. And threw all the Oreos on the floor and crushed them. You hear me? You don't want to know. You don't want to know evil. You think you do. Leave your man and you will find out.
That's a fact.
Get you a man that's halfway decent, leave him, and you will find out that evil part. You 50, 60 years old, still talking about some, I'm going to find me a man. You done it old and wrinkled. Tell me you're going to find a man. You ain't finna find shit but a nursing home. It's a lot here. But yeah, that's all I had on that.
Okay.
It's a lot here.
Hey. It's cry out, spare not. We hold no punches and spare no feelings over here.
Man, look, you better get your ass out of here, man. I don't give a fuck what type of doctrine you got, nigga.
I'm happy now. I was just scared at first, but.
And how old are you?
16.
Peyton Peoples didn't even know she was pregnant until it was happening on Thanksgiving.
I was laying in bed, my water had broke, and I went in the bathroom, and I had Paxton. And when let me go into depth a little more.
3 pushes into the toilet, and there he was. Peyton's mom, Kyra, was at a family member's Peyton home alone.
I cleaned him off, and then I looked up on TikTok how to cut my umbilical cord, and I cut the cord.
She was terrified and spun a tale that someone dumped the baby on the porch of her family's West Side Detroit home. He was never on the porch.
Huh? Why on my porch? That's what I kept asking. Why on my porch? Why on my porch? Why on my porch?
Kyra believed her daughter. They're close. Posting this on social media, and it spread everywhere. They called 911. Detroit police then brought Peyton into Children's Hospital downtown Detroit to be ruled out as the mom. That's when Peyton fessed up. Little Paxton was hers.
It was already hard for her to raise us, so it was like, that's just adding another burden on her back, and I didn't want to do that.
The baby is always a blessing. It was just that my baby went through this by herself.
Kyra, a single mom to 4 kids. Money was already tight, and now a grandbaby.
We're going to figure it out. I'm going to keep going to work. She's going back to school. I'm going to do midnights. She's going to go to school in the day. We're going to switch off.
Make you feel?
I'm happy now. I was just scared at first, but.
And how old are you?
16.
Peyton People.
I'm going to just say this. I just pray that the sister don't end up with a step stud and the mama don't end up with a step stud. Because it seems like that's the moral tonight. The moral tonight, if you leave your man, you might end up with a step stud. You think you're going to end up, Salakia, I'm not even talking about this video right now. I'm just still fired up from the last 2. If you leave your man, it's a high probability you're going to end up with a step stud. Man, look. What is the court doing documenting 82% of all lesbian relationships ended in divorce? How is that even a statistic?
So I got a question. I got a question. How is her mother, herself, and the news gonna label this girl single mother already when the child was just born? Like, she don't know who she had sex with, who the father is? Like, did y'all even try to figure out who the father was?
They ain't got into that yet, but that's propaganda. There you go. That's heavy. You brought that out. That's propaganda. That's just like the news called gang violence mass shootings. They never call gang violence mass shootings. Nigga, I'm from the south side of Chicago, and I done been in more shootouts than a little bit. And I ain't never heard a newspaper article or news ever say it was a mass shooting on the south side of Chicago tonight in the Roseland neighborhood in the West Pullman. I've never heard that before. It was just, hey, it was some people got shot. Gangbangers got shot. School got shot. They were shooting outside the school. Somebody got hit. It was never a mass shooting, but like you said, that's propaganda. Because now, so they know that the stereotype for mass shooters is white, LGBT. So to help water that down, now they calling any gang shooting a mass shooting. Because more than likely, it's more than one person out there. So what you said was heavy. That's propaganda. That's the news for you.
Yeah, that's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I know who the father is. Like, you didn't even try to say that. Like, and then, well, I guess you're looking at your mama who are also a single mother, probably got multiple baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? You never knew your father because she never told you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to spread propaganda, and we can do the same thing. But luckily for y'all, we don't do that, and that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You should let people know. Hey, you just had a child. You know who the baby daddy is.
Right. Well, yeah. See, they ain't. She didn't say all that. She didn't disclose on that information. So we just gonna assume that maybe she don't know, or maybe the nigga ain't around, or she don't want nothing to do with him. Who knows? That ain't even what the video about. The video is about a young sister. She did something very honorable that a lot of these other women wouldn't do. You feel me? And that's, she did not abort her child. You feel me? She had the baby, and then she wouldn't get in trouble by the mother. What she did was she played like she didn't know, where the baby came from. You
You feel me? She said she looked it up on TikTok how to cut the umbilical cord, and she said the baby was dropped off on the porch, and let's keep it.
Right.
And then when they went down to the hospital, the doctor's like, I don't know, this don't seem too, likely. Maybe this your baby, and you young, and you don't want to tell nobody. And then she ended up confessing, saying, "Yeah, this is my baby," because she wanted to keep it all along. She wanted to keep it.
And Slacky, luckily the mother took her down to the hospital, because if she wouldn't have got that properly taken care of, got the placenta all the way out, and you know what I'm saying, got you know what I'm saying, made sure how she cut the umbilical cord that she herself wasn't gonna bleed out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have ended real bad. Yeah,
but it didn't though. And they from Detroit, and we all know Detroit is nothing but poverty.
Right.
Detroit is the whole city is in poverty. You feel me? Like real talk. It's poor as hell. So if you living in Detroit 9 times out of 10, you probably in some type of poverty, that you in a situation you can't get out of. Like real talk. And she did something, she more honorable than that woman that went and got a step stud for sure. She's more honorable than her ass. Like real talk. It's just a sad cycle that we keep going through. You feel me? With the single mothers, you feel me? The mother's raising babies, you feel me? She probably was a baby herself. You feel me? The mother was probably a baby herself, raising her, and she said she didn't want to put more stress on the mama because she know the mama already barely could take care of them herself. You feel me?
Right.
But another thing I want to say about the mama said, hold on, wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going to work. She's going back to school. I'm gonna do midnights. She's gonna go to school in the day.
Right. She said she gonna keep working. You feel me? She gonna keep going to school. She gonna do midnight. She gonna go to school during the day. We gonna switch and rotate and raise this baby. If women had that same type of zeal in their relationships, the father probably would be around. Let's start there. That's a lot.
Hey, that was heavy right there.
That's J Maine's slogan. But that's J Maine's slogan. That should just be funny. But now, for real, let's start there. If she would put that same energy, you feel me? That same energy she's putting into you go to school, I work nights. When I get off work, I take the baby, you go to school. If women would put that same type of zeal into the relationship, then it wouldn't be these type of issues. It wouldn't be all these single mother households. But the mothers, they look at the kids like that's their relationship. You feel me? That's how mothers look at the children. They look at the children like, you're my focus. You feel me? When they know it's supposed to be the relationship. And the kids is going to feed off the relationship. The kids is going to blossom off the mother and the father being in love.
Right.
Women don't even know that. Women think, nah, you got to have money. Now your ass working night shift. You think about all the women left a nigga because of money, and this bitch working third shift. This bitch a truck driver. Now that was a slick shot. But this bitch a fucking truck driver.
I see what you did, though. I see what you did there.
This a fucking truck driver working overnight. You in the manliest profession, sitting there talking about you leaving a nigga, and man, come on, stop it, man. Stop it. I'm telling you, the women and the men staying together is the best for the children.
Facts.
You hear me? The women and the men is the best. Staying together is the best for the children. Them seeing their mother and father in love is the best for the children. You feel me? You don't even know what that do to kids just seeing that.
Right.
Real talk. I ain't gonna lie. It gives them strength and hope. You don't know what kids without strength and hope is liable to end up in prison or dead before they're 18.
Facts.
You know how they ended up? People think, oh man, why the black kids can't make it past 18? Why the black kids always going to jail? Because they ain't got no fucking hope. They couldn't even see their mama and daddy stay together, let alone see what's going on outside and think like, yeah, I got a chance at life.
Right.
I got a chance at being a decent human being. Man, they done gave up already. 16 years old.
Right.
16, 17 years old, they done gave up. They into drugs, lust. You feel me? That's all they into. Because they gave up. People wonder why all the kids having all these kids so young. Nigga, having sex is a form of coping.
The same way you get drunk and smoke weed and pop pills, sex is the same way. It's all coping with trauma.
And if I can add to that, because that was heavy, because what America teaches is sexual liberation, that sex is just basically a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's casual. You can do it whenever. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, kids are seeing their parents do it, mother do it, father do it. It's just casual. They're just doing it for fun.
Right.
So they end up doing it. They living in poverty, like you said. They ain't got nothing to live for any goddamn way. Might as well. Living in poverty, parents don't even love each other, barely love me, because we all living in poverty and we ain't got shit. So, I mean, why not?
Man, I'm trying to tell you. And that's how she ended up in this situation, because she ain't had no hope.
Right.
She ain't had no hope. She seen her mama struggling. You feel me? People don't understand the kids and the teenagers go through stuff.
Right.
You hear me? You got to stop acting like the kids and the teen. Man, look, that's why I asked my son and daughter. I asked them questions. You feel me? Because I'm telling you, I understand that kids go through stuff. You feel me? They go through stuff and they will try to escape sometimes. You feel me? And if you don't catch it before you can, man, you'll look up with
It's already too late.
Yeah. Daughter be a teen mom. Your son, if you'll be getting a call from jail saying your son got caught still in the car.
Right.
That's what happened with my nephew. My nephew was a sophomore in high school. Him and his friends got caught still in a car. I said, where the hell y'all going? Where y'all finna go? Y'all don't even know nothing outside of Louisville, Kentucky, nigga. Y'all ain't never been outside of Louisville. Where the hell y'all finna go? Maybe they got caught down the street.
Down the street is wild.
But no, it's the truth though. And like I said though, but kids go through stuff. And you know, and my nephew had it hard, you know, with his mother and with his father, you know, he had it hard. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you don't check on them, like they be going through shit. And they be trying to find a way to cope with it. Like and it's usually mischief. It's rarely like studying and going to college or getting a trade. That come later after they done fumbled and failed so many times. And they not dead. And luckily, the grace of the Lord, they didn't get killed or go to prison for 20 years. Then that's when they like, okay, look, I need to get my act together.
Right.
You feel me? Like real talk. But yeah, if you can go to 1 Kings 3:25, because this is a similar story that, you know, that happened once upon a time. You feel me?
This is 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 25. And the king said, divide the living child in two and give half to one and half to the other.
Right. So you had a situation going on. You know, this was during the time when black people, when we actually had our kingdom, when we actually was in rulership and we had the wisdom and the strength of the Lord. And it was a woman that had a baby and she didn't know where her baby went. And because of another lady, if I ain't mistaken, kidnapped her baby because her baby died. And now they both fighting over the baby. You feel me? They both fighting over the child. And Solomon, being wise, he said, look, okay, I'm about to slice the baby in half and give you half and give the other half to the other lady.
Verse 26. Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king, for her bowels yearned upon her son. And she said, O my Lord, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. But the other said, let it be neither mine nor thine, but divided.
Right. So the baby, the mother who the child was, she said, you know what? Don't kill the baby. Give it to her. You feel me? I don't want to see my baby get killed. You can just give it to her. And the other lady said, no, I don't want it. You could just kill it. You feel me? You could just kill it. And that's what most women doing right now. Most women don't really care about their children. They just killing it.
Right.
You feel me? They don't want to see their babies live. You feel me? It's better off you give that baby up for adoption, which is what she was about to do.
Right.
When she took the baby out, she said it wasn't mine. I don't know whose it is. It just popped up on the porch. What was going to happen? The baby was going to live regardless. Regardless if the baby stayed with her or went into foster care, the baby lived. Because that's what women are supposed to care about. They're supposed to care about their babies living. But most of the women, they divide the baby, kill it. I don't care about it, this or that. You feel me? Go ahead and kill it.
that's how most women feel. That's how most women mindsets is. They ready to kill these children because they having these children off lust anyway.
Right.
They ain't having these children off, I'm really with this nigga, down with this nigga, and boom, I end up getting pregnant. You know, because you only can get pregnant when you ovulate. You feel me? You only can get, if you can only get pregnant when you ovulate, then that means either you're having a lot of lustful sex or you in a real relationship. It can only be one or the other. Either you having so much lustful sex you don't even know when you ovulate, or you in a relationship with a nigga where y'all having so much sex, nigga, you was ovulating this time, you didn't know, boom, you're pregnant. Like real talk. You go ahead to that last verse.
Verse 27. The king answered and said, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof.
Right. She is the mother. He say, no wise slay it. She is the mother. The woman that said give the baby away is the mother. The one that said kill it, she is not the mother. She's a fucking liar. And that's what and that's how the hospital knew. The hospital knew. The hospital knew. They say, damn, she didn't like call and want the baby away from her, whatever. Like, it's nothing weird happened. You feel me? We gotta test your DNA and see if this your child. Because you seem like you care a little too much. You feel me? You seem like you care a little too much about this baby. Because otherwise, you probably would have aborted it. You feel me? And then they come to find out it was her baby the whole time. She ended up confessing. You know, say she had the baby, she pushed the baby out. Boom. And it's sad that she's a teen mom, but we need more women like that that'll rather have the baby than kill it. Because there's too many women out here like the other woman that say, oh, just divide it in half and kill the baby. You feel me? It's too many women out here like that. It's more women out here like that than women like her.
Right.
Like real talk. It's more women out here that would kill the baby than just say, man, let the baby live. Yeah, I had sex young. I don't know who the father is, but the baby can't suffer from that.
Right.
This baby should not suffer because I made a bad decision. Like real talk.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all I had on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next video.
Congresswoman, thank you for being with us. The president attacked you personally yesterday, and I want to play more of what he said.
Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain.
Congresswoman, how do you respond to that?
Well, thank you, Anna, for having me. I would say the president's obsession with me and the Somali community is really unhealthy. It's creepy. And I hope that he gets the help that he needs. It sounds like he's trying to deflect from the failures that he's had as president. His immigration rates are not going in the way that he's expected. We know that the tariffs are not working to make life affordable for Americans. We know that he is afraid of what is in the Epstein files as he's fought to be the head of the pedophile protection party. And we know that right now he is being investigated for war crimes that he might have committed when he ordered what seems to be illegal attacks against boats in the Caribbean.
Congresswoman, thank you for being with us. The president attacked you personally yesterday, and I want to play more of what he said.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I get it. Trump is a pedophile. PDF, whatever word you could use for TikTok, I don't know. Trump is an idiot. Trump is got 34 felonies. You feel me? He's a sexual deviant. We all know that. And they still voted for him anyway. What this woman doing is called deflection. That's what this is. That's what this is called. This is what this woman is doing. This is called deflection.
Okay.
Feel me? And deflection is basically when instead of answering the question, you decide to go to a whole nother avenue. You know, because this woman got called out because she is a politician in Minnesota. Well, it was Somalians, which is what she is, scamming the government, sending $1 billion back to Somalia to fund what? I don't know. Maybe the same thing that we was funding when they said if the Africans is hungry, then send $1 a day to feed the African. Now they over here sending billions of dollars back to their country.
Hey, they did say them Africans are some hell of a scammers, though.
Man, they is the biggest scammers. This woman right here is a scammer. Her ass look like one of the damn aliens off Men in Black. You feel me? And it's the thing about black people that I don't like. Black people, we so damn gullible. You know how many black people was in the comments talking about she said this with grace. She was so elegant. She killed him with kindness. Nigga, she ain't even a black woman. Why the fuck are we the only people that think if you got dark skin, you a black person? We did that shit with Kamala. We did it with Barack Obama. Black people in America is the only race of people that think because you got dark skin, that means you black. This woman is an African, and she don't give a damn about black people. She don't give a hell. She could care less about black people, man. The lady asked her about Trump and what Trump was saying about how the Somalians, and how he thinks she might be taking up for the Somalians. She started going into the stuff we already know. We know he's a fucking idiot. Like, real talk, we know he's an idiot. But are you part of this damn scheme? Because this money could have went to the black neighborhoods, this $1 billion that we talking about. This could have went to the black neighborhoods. The black kids that's autistic and got ADHD and got all these problems and mental disorders from this damn trauma they mamas cause and bringing in step studs. Come on, man.
Hey, so like if I could real quick to add what you said just a second ago.
Yeah, you go ahead, Salaki.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why we think all black people are all skin folk or kin folk or whatever they like to say is because we have been, one, stripped of our identity and we don't know who the hell we are. That's one. You know what I'm saying? And for two, Christianity. Christians gotta love everybody. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we've been calling ourselves Africans or African Americans since what, the 70s, 80s?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just think, oh yeah, that's our people. Not knowing, you know what I'm saying, just ignoring the fact that Africans hate your black ass. You know what I'm saying? Arabs and East Indians got dark skin too. Why you don't call them your brother? Why you don't say you from East India or Pakistan or Afghanistan or somewhere from the Middle East? But you from Africa. Everybody right there all got dark skin. Why you ain't Middle Eastern?
Right.
Hell, it's Asians that got dark skin. Why you say you ain't Asian?
Yep.
So like,
no, you good. But if I could, let's get Jeremiah 13:23. Because right, Trump, he called her garbage. He said the country, Somalia, is garbage. And that's true. Africa is a shithole place, man. It's the land of the flies. But what she did was deflection.
Right.
That's what that's called. When somebody asks you a question about something, and instead of you answering it, you start talking about a whole bunch of other shit. Even if you right, because most of the time when you deflecting, you saying something that's right. You feel me? This is right what she's saying. Hold on, wait.
Deflect from the failures that he's had. He gets the help that he needs. It sounds like he's trying to deflect from the failures that he's had.
Right. She said he's trying to deflect from the failure. That's called gaslighting too. She said he's trying to deflect from the failures. No, bitch. For once, and he's fucking right. For once, the fucking president is fucking right. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's the truth. You fucking Somalians scammed Minnesota out of $1 billion, saying all y'all kids has got ADHD and autism. You falsified documents and everything to prove it when it was a lie. And y'all sent $1 billion back to Somalia, and we don't know where the hell the money went. You deflecting from the fucking question. Where is the money? Where did it go? And why did you do it?
Right.
Like, real talk, man. You fucking African, you African booty scratchers, man. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here, man.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin?
Right.
Or the leopard his spots?
Right. Can an Ethiopian change his skin? What you gotta understand about Ethiopia, Ethiopia was a kingdom. See, Somalia was not back then. There was no country called Somalia back then. Ethiopia was all of that land right there. That whole little region was Ethiopia. You feel? They had a kingdom. You feel me? And it was the kingdom of Ethiopia. And the Somalians is a part of that. You know why I say can they change their skin? Because they put all type of markings in their flesh. And for the women, the men, they do all type of weird stuff that you can't change. You can't change that.
Right.
And that's not our culture, but that is their culture.
Or the leopard's his spot.
Or the leopard. Can a leopard change the spots? No, he cannot. Can a cheetah change his spots? No, he cannot. Can a tiger change his stripes? No, that's not possible. That's not the way it was. The Lord made it. It is what it is.
Right. Then may also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. And what you got to understand about the Somalians, they are accustomed to do evil. The Ethiopians, these are fucking pirates. They pirates. They hijack boats and shit. Right off the water by Ethiopia. That's what they do. They see boats flying, trying to go to Israel and go up through the Gulf. And man, they hijack the boats. They made a whole movie about it.
Right.
They made a whole movie about it. How the fucking Somalians they fucking hijack boats, man. These people are thieves, man. They are accustomed to do evil, man. These Africans is a disgusting group of people, man.
Right.
And it's a goddamn shame they fucking joined us in with them. These is not our people. Do not let no dark skin fool you. All you black people in the comments praising this bitch, you are fucking idiots. And you the reason why we went into slavery every fucking time. When I read these comments, sometimes I be thinking like, damn, nigga, you probably would have sold us out. You the reason that Turner got caught. Harriet Tubman would have shot you.
Right.
Because there's nothing but fucking Uncle Tom Coons all in the comments praising this bitch. And 9 times out of 10, it's because you either want some pussy or you a woman that finally feel like somebody's saying something that your dumb ass wouldn't say.
Right.
You feel me? Because you half retarded because you grew up in poverty. You didn't get the damn resources the Somalians got when they came over here. You didn't get all the resources and the grants and loans to send your kids to college. They sent yours to fucking jail.
Right.
Like real talk. But yeah, that's all I had on that though.
Okay.
Fuck the Somalians.
That's right.
The Ethiopians. Fuck the Africans. Fuck all of them. Like real talk.
Tuscaloosa room, the University of Alabama is suspending 2 student-led magazine publications in the wake of a memo issued by U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi. The memo is titled Guidance for Recipients of Federal Funding Regarding Unlawful Discrimination.
Here's CBS 42's Avery Boyce with how students are reacting to the news about their suspended publications.
U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi issued the memo in July. However, students who are working for Alice and 1956 magazine learned last night that these publications are being indefinitely suspended. Students who have worked for these magazines for years tell me that they are devastated. 1956 magazine has received national awards and recognition since launching in 2020. The editor-in-chief, Kendall Wright, says their publication is tailored towards the black community. Previous issues cover a range of topics such as gendered roles in the black community and the impact of affirmative action.
It's obviously disheartening and it's very saddening. A lot of our contributors, and I was a contributor myself for a really long time, we put in a lot of hard work.
1956 is now considered an unlawful proxy on the University of Alabama's campus. Wright says that's what UA's Vice President of Student Affairs, Steve Hood, told the magazine Monday. Wright says in that meeting, Hood told them their publication is indefinitely suspended because their content violates U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi's memo, Guidance for Recipients of Federal Funding Regarding Unlawful Discrimination. It outlines when a university program is engaging in discriminatory practices, even if they identify as diversity and equity inclusion initiatives.
Tuscaloosa Newsroom, the University of Alabama is suspending 2 student-led magazine publications in the wake of a memo issued.
Man, now look, if I may, this is the University of Alabama. They didn't won fucking 10 of the college football national championships in the last 20 years. All black people. Nothing but black people on the team. All the position coaches is black. Of course, the head coach is white, so he can get all the glory.
Right.
And they told the black students there, you can't have this magazine. You got to stop this magazine. This magazine is only promoting black people and black awareness. You got to stop this. You know why they had to stop this? Because it's an all-white school in an all-white town in Alabama. God forbid some niggas get to come down here and think that y'all can run shit. You can run a football. You can run a basketball. But when it comes down to damn being intellectual, we ain't letting y'all run that. Y'all here is to play sports, to make us rich. That's it. You feel me? Because I keep trying to tell people, you can hate whoever you want to hate until you start hating white people. You can hate whoever you want. You can exclude whoever you want. But once you start excluding white people, oh, they coming for you. Now you're a hate group. That's basically what they telling these black kids in college. They say this is a DEI issue. That's what they said. It's a DEI problem. These black kids, all they did was start a magazine promoting black awareness. And they said, look, y'all got to stop this. This is unconstitutional. You feel me? There you go. They thank Martin Luther King for that. You want to integrate? You want the big monster white people? Thank Martin Luther King. Thank your civil rights leaders. To where now we're the racists. We just want to promote black awareness and promote black people, and now we the racists. That's crazy.
And that's just what these devils do to basically publicly castrate black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to say off merits and stuff like that. But when you do it off merits, if it doesn't include these devils, these oppressors, these crackers, then as DEI, you can't do that. And you got to include us too. When I mean, goddamn, how many white newspapers and magazines is it that don't include black people at all?
Right.
Like, come on, man, that just don't make no sense. And once we realize as a people, and we wake up, and we realize that these devils every day show us they hate us, but yet we all day want they love.
Right.
Once we realize that they hate us, and we like, well, fuck your love, and I want the love of my people, then we can finally get over that hump right there. And until we can, as a people, say the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, this shit right here is going to continue to happen.
Yeah, right. Because like I said, you can hate whatever you want to hate until you start to seem like you hate white people. Seem like you're not on board with their agenda. Then they coming for you. Like real talk. This is a school.
That was the school in Tuscaloosa. I could have sworn that was almost a black school too.
Nah, that's Alabama, the one that won all the championships with Nick Saban. That's the one that won all the championships with all the black football players. And now they basketball team even good. And guess what? They all black.
Okay, so that's the University of Alabama. Okay, I got you.
University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Yeah, that's the one that been winning all them championships. And come to find out, you don't even want the kids that go there to be black. You know?
What's like it? Am I tripping? Isn't it an all-black college in Tuscaloosa?
I'm mistaken.
What'd you say?
I don't know if it's in Tuscaloosa, but it's like a couple black colleges, in Alabama.
Oh, okay. It's like I could have, but take the magazine to one of them schools there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? All them schools
And they've been
got
doing
all
it for
white
5 years.
newspapers.
They've been doing it for 5 years, since 2020.
Can't black people, what they say, black folk can't have nothing in this white society. That's crazy.
White people got to be included, man. They got to be included, or you a hate group. You racist.
That's
We
crazy.
racist. We don't lynch nobody. Them kids ain't lynch nobody. They ain't plotting no attack or nothing. All they do is a black magazine for black people.
And you said the heaviest thing. You could thank Martin Luther King for this shit.
Yeah, thank them civil rights leaders, them bastards. But if I could, let's go to Galatians 1:10, and we'll close it out with that.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 1 and verse 10. For do I know persuade men or God?
Right. For do I now persuade men or God? Like at this point, who are you trying to persuade? When you wake up every day, when you make your decisions, when you do the stuff you do, who are you trying to persuade? Who do you want to be on your side? Are you persuading men or God? Because there's only one or the other. Either you choosing the devil or you choosing the Most High.
Right.
You feel me? Who are you choosing? You want to please the white man, or you want to please God? Which one? Which one? When you wake up every day, that's one thing black people gonna have to do. You gotta make a decision. You gotta choose a side. And when you look in that mirror, when you brushing your teeth, washing your face, ask yourself, who am I persuading today? Men or God? Most people are persuading men. And the men you persuading is not black men. It's not Hispanic or Native Indian men. It's the white man. Every day you wake up, you trying to persuade the white man to love you, to bless you, when you should be trying to persuade God.
Come. Or do I seek to please men?
They keep going.
Okay, come, it's like it. Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be a servant of Christ.
Right. For do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, should I not be a servant of Christ? Who do Christ serve? God. If you're not serving Christ, you're not serving God. If you wake up every day to seek to please men, you ain't serving God.
Right.
If you pleasing men, and men is talking about mankind. You feel me? It's talking about society. It's not talking about the man that's begging for change or the man at the cashier at the grocery store. It's talking about mankind. And if you seek to please mankind, you ain't pleasing God.
Right.
You feel me? You ain't pleasing God. And that's why I say the so-called white man, he wants you to please him. He don't want you to please God. He don't give a damn about you pleasing God. The so-called white man wants you to please him.
That's a fact.
This is proof right here. This is proof. These sisters woke up and chose to please God. And the white man said, hell no. You make a magazine for black people about black problems and black issues on a white campus, even though the black people is the reason why the school is open. Because of the football team and the basketball team is why the school is even functioning. The black players is the ones that's making sure everybody get a paycheck. But you black students, just regular students here with a magazine about black power, nah, y'all got to stop that.
Right. How dare you lift up yourself?
How dare you?
Even though y'all say lift yourself up by the bootstrap, how dare you do it?
Come on, man. And that's why Paul's saying, for do I persuade men or God?
Right.
Do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Christ.
Right.
You ain't serving God if you waking up every day to please men. And that's what you're going to have to understand. Right now, we're living in some rough times. You're going to have to ask yourself, Am I pleasing men or am I pleasing God? And when you 9 times out of 10, if you ain't in the ISUPK under Commander Johanna, you choosing the white man every day.
That's a fact.
Every day you choosing to please him. Real talk.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the end of tonight's podcast. You feel me? Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Thumb, Yahweh Shema Thah, Bashim, Yahweh